Hi everyone, my name is Max. Welcome to join Edgecore OpenWiFi Solution webinar. Today I will show you what is the TIP OpenWiFi with the latest features released and what are the benefit of Edgecore OpenWiFi solution. Why Edgecore? And we'll introduce the certified models and the TIP roadmap. Also, we reserve the time for Q&A. So if you have any questions, please just text in the dialogue. Let us talk about Edgecore networks. Edgecore was officially spun off in 2010, and we are in 2014, we are the industrial, the number one OCP accepted the switch. OCP means the Open Compute Projects. It is also a kind of the open source, the project. And in 2015, we are the first one contribute white box switch to the hyperscale, the data center operator. In 2018, we are the first one contributed the OCP Wi-Fi access point. In 2018, we contribute to OCP accepted 400G switch SGS PON VoLTE open cell site gateway. And in 2020, we released the hardened Sonic from the Microsoft and the service and support. This year, 2021, we just released the TIP OpenWiFi-ready solution. Okay, so for the TIP, what is the TIP? A TIP means the Telecom Infra Project. OpenWiFi actually is just one of the group, so there is a lot of the very big group here. OpenWiFi group creates like open source community, and it combines like white box hardware, embedded software, and also the provider cloud SDK with a no-bound API. And for the Edgecore, we contribute to a series like a Wi-Fi 5, Wi-Fi 6, indoor auto access on the hardware platform to the TIP Open Wi-Fi. Then they handle the integration between the hardware and the software, and then continue to develop a lot of like enterprise software features. And in order to manage whole TIP Open Wi-Fi certified models, they also provide a cloud SDK. And for the custom type, like the service provider or like a multiple service provider, they provide the service and a solution to the end customers. So actually, they also can take an advantage from the TIP Open Wi-Fi because they can take the native solutions. If they think for their business, they want to do any feature set enhancement or customizations. If they have the one software team, they have the software capabilities, actually they can just easy to develop a layer application to run on top of the OpenWRT from the Open Wi-Fi. So they can do a lot of the service the business. The other one is like the Wi-Fi, the OEMs. That means still contribute a lot of serious different product portfolio, the hardware platform to the TIP, and TIP will provide one unified the open source and based on the like the OpenWRT. So for the Wi-Fi OEMs, actually they can provide more product portfolio, but with the one unified the software resource as well. So can also provide a total solution to the customers. So they also can do the commercial offering and also can provide like the connectivity providers. The last one is the ODM. And ODM, the definition here is likely a software company or like the software developers. They can just help a customer the lack of the software resource, but they still want to provide a service to customers. So this company can base on the native, the open source, okay, customize like the access point features or like the cloud management for these customers. And I think that for open source, yeah, since it is the open, so how we can make sure it can be more stable and to work. So the performance and the quality are the most important. So that's the reason the TIP community lab is established by TIP Wi-Fi. They create a Wi-Fi test bed. You can do the scheduling, like a functional test, mesh scalability, advanced radio test, MDU solution test, smartphone interoperability test, or you can do the on-demand test. And besides, they can generate a lot of the traffic, and also they on air and test the L2.11 features, less than the traffic, also like the high VoIP video streaming traffic. So you can see a lot of chambers here is the automatic. So also can come out the test report very soon. So when the TIP SOA team find that any bugs, can solve that very quick. Yeah. And when we or like the certified vendors or any customer that download the software actually is already to be make sure that the quality. So now for the efficiency cloud control SDK. The cloud control SDK provides, as I mentioned, is the open no-span API. So over the top, the Wi-Fi applications can be integrated just once, then be used with multiple vendor solutions. So it can save integration cost and reducing the time to market. The Edgecore TIP OpenWiFi access point provides the cloud control SDK to build cloud native Wi-Fi controller software for the service provider or for the enterprise. Now let us talk about the latest released the software features from the TIP OpenWiFi. Okay, the Open Mesh, it is based on OpenWRT, it's OpenWRT oriented projects and provide a large scale mesh. And it is based on the IEEE L2.11s standard. So for the L2.11s, it is then a kind of open source standard for connecting the wireless device without having to set up the infrastructure. So it is very robust and the performance is pretty good, and you can regard it as the enterprise grade the mesh function. So this one is a wireless broadband alliance open roaming. Okay, open roaming is based on a set of industrial standards, including Wi-Fi certified passpoint, or you can call like the hotspot 2.0 from the Wi-Fi alliance and the wireless roaming intermediary exchange from the wireless broadband alliance. So a wireless open roaming is a roaming federation service enabling automatically and a secure Wi-Fi experience globally. Okay, for example, compared to a traditional like the cable portal authentication or registrations without the open roaming. For example, when you go to the airport, you need to just enable the Wi-Fi. You need to get like the airport SSID from a lot of the SSID list. Then you need to read like the terms or conditions and key in your cell phone number. Then you can get the one password. Then you can get internet. But with open roaming, yeah, it automatically get the right SSID just connected. It just can serve the internet. So very, very robust. And for the end user, it's very convenient. And for the mobile, the operators actually can extend the mobile service to the end customers with open roaming support. So it is good, yeah, for the user's experience. And let us talk about the Edgecore OpenWiFi solution. The Edgecore contributes a series the access point to the TIP and then load the tip the Open Wi-Fi network operation system, like the OpenWRT, and the tip Open Wi-Fi continue to develop the features. And for the Edgecore, will provide the latest software features from the tip and to enhance the web GUI setting to customers. So it is not the native from the tip directly. So if a customer like such as like the MSP or like service provider think these features are not enough, then Edgecore can help them more application, develop more application to run on the top of the tip software, so you can serve that to this customer space. Okay, besides, you can see like some picture. You can see the EC Cloud. So actually, except the native, the cloud SDK from the tip Open Wi-Fi, we also have the commercial grade, the EC Cloud. It has already operated more than 6 years. You can manage the existing the enterprise like the access point switch, and also we have the a broadband millimeter wave CVR solution. And at the same time, I think the important is at the same time you can manage Edgecore tip Open Wi-Fi devices. So it provide one more choice to the customers. Okay, then why Edgecore? Yeah, because they still have a lot of different certified vendors. I will just combine like the 4 reasons. Okay, the first one is Edgecore continues to contribute indoor auto access point like a Wi-Fi 6 or Wi-Fi 6E standard. And before the Edgecore contribute, we all apply international certification. For example, the CFCC, TELC, or any like the APAC to do the homologation certifications. And it can help the customer reduce the running certification process and let the customer just only focus on serving customers in order to let the customer develop more features. So we try our best to enlarge the memory size and the storage. So for customer, yep, it's the no limit. They can just develop a lot of features. And besides, okay, we have the manufacturing capacity with quality control. And also we have the supply chain can handle the logistics, and we have the standard, the IMA process. And because the Edgecore is the branding company, so we can provide a global support, and we will rely on the local distributor or partners. We can do the first line, the technical support or logistics support. And last one, okay, here is we just need the few steps, just have customers to develop the application easily. And we also optimize the web GUI setting with commercial grade, okay, to help the customer to be quick start up. Okay, and this one is the Edgecore, the certified models. EAP 101 is a Wi-Fi 6 211S 2x2 MU-MIMO. And we also have the 2 radios inside. One is a Bluetooth, the other one is Zigbee. So you can do like the location-based service or any like the IoT communications. It can be powered by standard L2.38T. It is a high power design. And besides, we provide a dying gas. So we can detect if the device still can work or not. Is the power issue or like the socket issue? And we already just apply a lot of certification, CFCC, VCCI, yeah, and also there's some APAC, APAC regions. Okay, this one is the EAP 102, Wi-Fi 6, 4x4 with the 1 Bluetooth, and also can be powered by L2.38T, high power design. So same as the EAP 101, yeah, apply a lot of the specifications. This one is Wi-Fi 5 EC.5211-0. Also support Bluetooth and PoE, L2.3 AF. Yeah, a lot of certifications. Here is the 4x4 or EC.5410-0 Web 2 4x4 Bluetooth, and also can be powered by L2.3 AT. Yep, also applied certification. And last one, SP.2AC 1200. It is Wi-Fi 5, can be regarded like the indoor application or outdoor application. So you can also call this like a semi-outdoor products. Uh, Wi-Fi 5 Web 2 2x2, powered by L2.3 AF, and it complies with the IP55 weatherproof. It's a plastic housing, so very, very light. So we have a lot of customers, yeah, just regard it as the very cost-effective outdoor access point, like the hotspot service. And this one is the 4x4 SSW2AC 2600, 4x4 powered by L2.8T, IP55 weatherproof as well. So we'll apply the CFCC, VCCI, TELEC, and the CDIC. Okay, last one is OAB100. Okay, the major differentiation is we implemented two antennas element inside. So you can use the software to choose which application you want to do. You can do the point-to-point, you can do the point-to-multiple point, and also we implement the G sensor. The purpose is just very useful for the antenna adjustment and have the Bluetooth and also the GPS and the LTE. LTE means that you can just as the wire, the Ethernet port as the backup, or you can just like the major for the internet for the one port. Powered by L238 AT, and the waterproof is IP68. Okay, for the Edgecore, even this is open Wi-Fi, but actually we are the first one. We contribute the PoE switch as well, and also with the open source OpenWiFi supported by the TIP. This one is the 8 gigaport Ethernet PoE switches, 2 combo and 2 fast Ethernet or 1 gig uplink SFP port. The PoE budget is 60 watts. Okay, switching capacity is the 24 gigabits per second. Support DHCP snooping and a lot of enterprise switch features inside. So also apply the CFCC and the safety compliance. And here it is another PoE switches. And in September this year, we will also contribute to the TIP. Why we contribute these to PoE switches? Because it can be provide the right the PoE budget and the supported 2.5 gigabit Ethernet to the Wi-Fi 6 products. So this one can support 8 or 2.5 gigabit Ethernet to 10 gig SFP plus a fixed fiber port. It's Ultra PoE, 60 watt. The total switching capacity we can achieve the 80 gigabits per second. Okay, same features as last one. DHCP snooping with enterprise switch features, and also apply the CFCC and the safety compliance. And in order to make the Edgecore OpenWiFi the customers easily to get the document, how to do the installation, how they can create the environment to develop the features. We created the Edgecore OpenWiFi user forum. And sometimes we will also do the new product launch information here, and to do some video streaming, how to help the customer to develop features. And also we will like the open discussion here, if you find that some features or like a hardware phone or any features will be helpful for your business, yep, you can also go to the Edgecore Open Wi-Fi user forum, just to leave the information here. Actually, our team work very closely with the tip of Wi-Fi. So we also will just let them know, okay, these features, maybe they can consider as their software roadmap. So after that, based on their like the community lab test, they will do the debugging enhancement, so you can let customers also get the very robust software. Okay. And last one is yeah, any information you want to know, just go to the user forum as well. Okay, the last one is the chip, the roadmap. Okay, for the chip, here is the cloud software, so you can see from the Cloud SDK 1.0, 2.0, and they have a following of features enhancement for the Cloud SDK. And for the device, the firmware also Open Wi-Fi 1.0, 2.0. So actually, for the whole Edgecore, no matter is the wireless, which is all wireless access point, we do support Open Wi-Fi 2.0 version now. And here you can see we contribute Wi-Fi 5, Wi-Fi 6, and also we will continue to contribute Wi-Fi 6 WordPress access point, EAP104, and also we will do the others like the outdoor or in a Wi-Fi 6E indoor and outdoor the SKU as well. So just let you know for the Edgecore, we do focus on contribute the advanced hard platform to make our tip Wi-Fi product portfolios to enrich this line. Okay. Okay. Last one is the Q&A. So let me check the dialogue. Okay. Any questions here? Okay. The first one is okay. It seems that this council already know Edgecore Open Wi-Fi solution. So they are just asking for the Open Mesh can select the both like the 2.4 gigahertz or 5 gigahertz the frequency for the mesh. Oh yes, actually now we can support the user can select either 2.4 or 5 gigahertz band to run the mesh. Okay, so no issues for us. Okay, the other one is for the tip open Wi-Fi. Oh yeah. Um, yes. Now we will all support the version 2.0, not the 1.2. Because if you like to use the Cloud SDK to like use Central to manage the switch, you need to upgrade from 1.2 to the 2.0. Then you can manage the switch and also the access time at the same time via the cloud SDK. So it's the main reason we all migrate to the 2.0. Okay. The other question is, I checked Edgecore website. You also have the EC Cloud controller. Is any possibility to use the EC Cloud to manage Edgecore tip access point? Yes. As I mentioned, I think yes. Even I think it is not a standard. The package is support from the tip of Wi-Fi, but I think for the Edgecore, yeah, we can have the customers. If the customer like our EC Cloud, the design, a dashboard, then we can have the customers and deliver the solution to manage the Edgecore Open Wi-Fi devices. Okay. Okay, next one is from the roadmap. What you mentioned, tip on Wi-Fi also can manage switch, still use the same tip cloud, or which version? Oh, yeah, as I mentioned, I think let me repeat again. Yes, Now the tip of Wi-Fi can manage a switch, but now just one switch is. But I think in September or October we have another 2.5 gigabit Ethernet, so you can use a 2.0 version, cloud version. You also can manage that switches, and also can manage existing the Wi-Fi access point. Okay, less customers should already buy the Edgecore solution. So they ask, can I convert the existing Edgecore access point to TIP version? Okay, it is a very good question. I think for the Edgecore technical point of view, yes, I have to say yes. We are able to do that because we know that the software, we control the software. But from the business point of view, actually, I think we need to know more the a reason and want to know more about the business behind. Yeah, we think that is worthy. Yeah, why not? Yeah, we can support that, but we can talk about this maybe the offline, another call. Yeah, we can dig out more like business wise. Okay, here comes the one more good question. Okay, what is the difference between the open mesh and the easy mesh? Okay, yeah. As I mentioned, the open mesh is based on IEEE 802.11s. Okay, it is internationally approved standard. Okay. But for the easy mesh, it is a Wi-Fi alliance. Okay, comply with the Wi-Fi alliance just from them. So for the IEEE 802.11s, the open mesh, okay, it defines likely self-organizing. Okay, it's there to multiple hub network. Okay, it can do the seamlessly integrate with any other IEEE L2 network. So it can work transparently, and it can support like the spanning tree and the other layer 2 messages. So with the open mesh, yeah, the mesh station also can connect with one or more other mesh stations. But for the easy mesh, yeah, I think it's popular now because a lot of vendors just provide like the three pieces of access point combined as the one package, and can be good for like the home use. And yeah, just use the easy mesh technology. But for easy mesh, always need to forms like the a tree structure. Okay, and need to create or regard one access point as the root. Other access point need to connect to the root, like in upstream direction. That I mean the tools, the root, the device behave as a client. So in downstream direction, device acting as the access point. So I think it's a little different design ideas. But I think for the open roaming, follow IEEE L2.11s because it's from IEEE, so it's more organized and the enterprise the grade. But easy mesh, yeah, I think it's good for like a commercial grade, easy to set up. Okay, I think this the major difference between the open mesh and easy mesh. Okay, the other question is, how can we buy the EC tip open Wi-Fi products by from the tip open Wi-Fi or the Edgecore? Um, Actually, I think we suggest. I think I suggest that still you need to buy from the Edgecore directly, because if you just want to buy the Edgecore products from the tip, then because tip they do not handle the commercial activities. So they will pass through Edgecore, say, hey, some customer would like to buy your products. So you can just contact us and we will give you the pricing quotation so you can buy products for us. Okay, the other question is for tip open Wi-Fi access point. Is it the same price as the standard Edgecore access point or cheaper? Now I think that for the pricing, because we just launched this solution, and now the price level still is the same as the standard Edgecore access point. I think that maybe customers may think, okay, this is open source, the software is from the tip open Wi-Fi, so for the price, yeah, should be cheaper. But I have to say, even for the edge core, we do the like web resetting, and when we download the tip open Wi-Fi software, we do have another qualify um, to do the qualify assurance teams. We have a lot of testing team testing bed. We also do a kind of like the tip open Wi-Fi lab did. We also run the auto test by ourselves, and also can do the extra service like a supply chain support, like a first line, the technical support. So, but for sure, if you have any very big projects and high volume, yeah, the price always that can be negotiable. So we can talk about that price. Can we get a source code from the tip on open Wi-Fi? Yes, yes, indeed. Yeah, sure, sure. I think the tip open Wi-Fi, the key concept is they are not just only to provide like the patch. Okay, they give you the whole source code, no matter it's the wireless access point, like a switch or like the cloud SDK, because it's easy to let you cook your business. You can do any customization. And the other way is if you think these features that is very helpful, you also want to contribute to the tip. Yeah, I think it's also welcome for the tip open Wi-Fi because they will check the features saying, okay, maybe it's good also for the other tip customers, so they can share and also bundle like an open source. So I think it's good inter like a good integration. Okay, next question is if we have any technical issues, do we need to go to the edge core or just the tip of the Wi-Fi? Okay, I still suggest go through the edge core. Because for the edge core, we have the dedicated the technical support team. So in the first place, we need to make sure this one is the software issue or like a hardware issues. If we define the software issues, yeah, I think that we will also create uh, two systems. One is our internal check systems. Okay, make a record. And the other one is the pass to the tip open Wi-Fi as well. So when the tip finish that, then we will be informed and we will also tell customer and also released in our check-in system. The other one is if this issue is just like the hardware issue, so we will let the customer just follow the standard RMA process, and we have a local partner, local distributor, just need to pass them, then come back to us. Then we will always prepare enough the safety stock, yeah, to let you still to run your business. Okay, okay. This question is good. Just answer the business. So the question is, any customer to use Edge Core Tip Open Wi-Fi solution now? Any POC? How about the potential customers will use the tip open Wi-Fi? Okay, it's a very good question. For the edge core, I think I can share our experience. Okay, actually now I think the two different the customers the group. One is the service provider. I think it's easy to be understood because they provide a total solution. They they get money from service, so they can leverage the tip and Wi-Fi everything. Then they have this software team. They can just do customization, and with their company logo, they can run their business. So for us, will be easier, to convince, say, hey, you can really can get a benefit for the tip open Wi-Fi. I think they buying this solution. So the other one is the telecom. I think that for the tip open Wi-Fi now, the biggest the telecom is the Deutsche Telekom. And why Deutsche Telekom would like to um, buying this the tip open Wi-Fi solution? I think the main point is from the maintenance point of view, because like the traditional the telecom, when they need the new generation products, or they will issue the RFI, then collect the whole vendors information. They go for RP, define the proposal and the spec to let the vendors join this and the features. But for the telecom, I think that they have maybe the cloud or like the very big network major systems. So they need to time to integrate with the different, maybe the different brand or different vendors solutions. So every time, if they want to change any generation, they need to do the integration again and again. So from the maintenance point of view, yeah, it's just waste time, and it is hard to, the control the software quality as well. So if they can just leverage, like the tip open Wi-Fi, maybe it's a benefit because just one unified, so we core still continue to enhance and will be easier to be maintained. But this one for the telecom, to be honest, is a little hard. But after our introduction, to let them know more, like the tip will share the source code, and also can join the tip group, and can download a lot of useful information, and also can talk to other vendors, and they can choose uh, various of the different type, the how platform, if you need the cost effective or like enterprise grade, they have a lot of choice, can be can do, can select. So after our presentation, I think that they try to think about, yeah, maybe it's good way to run other business, or they can just try to replace existing like the traditional IFI, RP, yeah, something like that. So this is our experience. Okay, so for the proof of concept, actually like the India, we have several customers there, and they are not so big, but just middle end, the service provider, and also like the Africa. Okay, oh, that Africa, like the customer, yeah, just provide an outdoor hotspot service to the customers. So as I mentioned, we have one outdoor access point with the IP55, the waterproof standard. So they buy a lot, and they like this, the tip open Wi-Fi, the idea and the concept. They enjoy that. And also we have several customers are in North America. All of them like the software developers or software company. But I think for the telecom part, we need cook more. But I think, yeah, it's worthy to do. Okay, I think time is up. So I do see the habit other questions. So actually, we will, based on your questions, we will all reply to the Edgecore website, and we also will send the whole Q&A to the emails, because we have your email information. Okay, thanks for your attention. Yeah, have a nice day. Thank you. Bye bye.